So Renault, that was a full bloody first half for sure. Obviously, penalty and then 2 goals in fairly quick succession. Loads of shots on target. That goalkeeper just had a stormer, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. You know, credit to him. Credit to our lads. You know, they kept knocking on the door. They kept trying to find a way and open the gaps. And you know, another day we'd probably go and score 2 or 3, but we didn't. You know, we missed key chances today. You know, it's that word: are we clinical enough? Are we ruthless enough in front of goal? But I can't knock the effort or the endeavour. You know, keeping to the plan, game plan all the way through. You know, our rotations were great. We got full-backs out. You know, we stretch play. You know, we got the midfielders on there. Everything was good. Everything was good, bar the 3 points. So yeah, disappointing not to get the 3, but you know, you come up against a really strong and determined Lancaster side that Felly and Rob Emery have put together there.
Yeah, I mean, the first 10 minutes we were at it. They've obviously got a penalty on 10 minutes. Looks a bit soft, but I'm bound to say that. Great save from Dan coming back.
Yeah, listen, we got after him in the first 10 and we said that we wanted to score early. If I keep seeing decisions all that we've seen today, I'll end up taking up darts or something, Tim, because that's a shocker. The penalty's a shocker, and the ref's got to look at himself. I'm sorry. Tuesday night we got done with another poor refereeing decision, and managers are really, really getting fed up of saying it now, and that could cost us. That's people's jobs, livelihoods, points on the table, and you expect him to be better. And he got it wrong. Thankfully, Lavercombe being back in today made a great save. Made a great point blank save before that, one right at the end. So it was great to have him back in today. But you know, we responded well. Regan got the goal. Then they scored, and I felt we could have dealt with that better, but we didn't. But then it was all us second half. And then Lancaster got a breakaway chance with Dale Whittam. We didn't take it. But I was pleased the way we played. I was pleased with the intensity. I was pleased with our defensive shape. But I wasn't pleased with the lack of cutting edge in the final third, and that's something, you know, you can work on it as much as you want in training, but unless you're prepared to kind of go cold or take your chances in the 90 minutes, then you don't get the points, and that's what's happened today.
One of the things that we were talking about last few weeks is obviously the consistency of team selection. That back four has been sort of like pretty much picking itself. Obviously, we started with Alex at right back, and then obviously Dante came in. Sort of Joe Belgrade started obviously now that he's sort of basically with us.
Jack DeGrucci's been outstanding at right back, and he's really taken to that position. You know, we tried to keep it attacking. You know, Alex hasn't played there before, but did well. I could have played Jan there, but I wanted to be more attacking on the front foot. I thought Wooler's got in a lot second half. Dante's been a little project that we've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes with, and you can see that he's going to be, you know, real talent. He's doing a lot of work outside of football to beef himself up and get a little bit bigger. Joel's obviously come in, and I thought he did well again today. But then, you know, you look around the players that are missing. You know, it's still hard, and we've got to spend the next couple of weeks now bulking up the squad, hopefully, and getting a couple of new bodies in.
Yeah, I mean, sort of talking about bodies, obviously, Callum Grimming has been immense since he joined the club. He went off quite early. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, hamstring. We're hoping it's just a grade 1. We're hoping it'll be 7 to 10 days. I thought we lacked our passing cutting edge when Cal went off. He's a wonderful player, and I think all the Lancaster bench and players were thought, you know, good, glad he's gone off. He was a big miss today, but like I said, he's been excellent, and hopefully he'll recover in these next 2 weeks. If it is a grade 1, 7 to 10 days, and he'll be back flying in no time, because like you said, he's been unbelievable for us. But injuries happen, they're part of the game, as are suspensions, and we've just got to get on with it, really. There's nothing we can say. You know, at the start of the season when we had lots, no one feels sorry for you or gives you sympathy. It's just you've got to keep, you know, rolling a team out, and that's what we'll do. You know, next week against Stalybridge will give us some chance to play some lads who haven't had many minutes recently, but, you know, we're just hoping that the injured lads like your Vincents, your Callums, your Donahue, your Jack DeGrucci's, your Griffiths are fully recovered in time for the next league game.
Yeah, I know obviously Griff came on towards the end. It's fair to say that obviously Chaz has played a huge amount of football this season. You know, obviously Potsy's been pretty much ever present. Was Griff ready to come on today, or was it just,
Probably not. He took a knock on his ankle. Chaz has run himself into the ground. You know, he trains meticulously well. He's a bundle of energy, you know, and we just keep throwing him out and throwing him out and throwing him out. But you know, if you can take a Chaz out or give him half an hour rest, he'll be resurgent and he'll come again. And he's been brilliant for this team this season. You know, if anyone doesn't think so, you know, must be watching a different game to me. His leadership skills come in abundance. His calmness on the pitch. His ability to get around the lads off the pitch. He's proper. He's a proper me player, if you will, a proper FC United player. But we've thrown him out too many times, and you know, not giving him enough time to recover. So I have felt sorry for them two in there. You know, but when Griff, Donners, Vinny come back, you know, it'll give a chance to a little bit of rest and rotation.
Yeah, and in terms of rotation, obviously we've got the Frank Hanna Manchester Premier Cup next week. Obviously it's a Saturday, which is, you know, basically we've opted to do that. We had the free weekend, so we've gone for that. Obviously it'll be an exciting side coming out.
Yeah, can't wait, you know, but the likes of Guy Hall hasn't had many minutes, and Jan Pelinkas, and, you know, even Dante, you know, it's a chance for them to get minutes, and that's what, you know, we're all about. We've got to keep this squad happy, we've got to keep it fresh, so, you know, we're going into that game next week to win, but we've got a good squad here. You know, and if Guy Hull goes in at left back or left hand side, Jan Pelinkas goes in at centre half, we won't be weak, we won't be weakened because they're really good players, and we've just got to keep everyone fit and active and healthy and, you know, and interested, you know, and that's how we're going to do well this season, because we only have a small squad. We can only carry the 16, you know, that was kind of the part around boost the budget, and can we carry 18? We know we can't, you know, but the other side of it, what people don't understand is that, you know, the lads only get paid when they play, so, you know, you might find yourself training Tuesday, Thursday, and not getting involved in the Stalybridge game, you don't get any money. So that's the hard side that we have, which other sides don't have. But so I've got to make sure that motivation doesn't dent anybody, because if I'm leaving them out, then they don't get, you know, the money that, you know, other players will get. So it's not money driven, but it does help when you're putting a lot of miles in your car and, you know, get to training. So difficult, but the emphasis is keeping everybody at it. But we want to win the game next week. We want to go as far as we can, and I think is it Earlham, maybe waiting in the next round, Wythenshawe in the next round. So it'll be a good one to win, and hopefully the fans will come out and support the game.